Welcome back to our study of mind rubrics. And the rubric that we are going to study today is conversation aggravates. So, as the picture shows, this girl seems to be not interested in having a conversation with him, in having a talk with him. So, what is important in conversation is it is a informal talk. It's an informal talk just between two individuals, two persons who are just trying to express themselves, talk their feelings, emotions, thoughts, ideas, and check with the opposite person, ask some questions, answer some questions. So you just have a casual talk. Conversation is like a casual talk, it's an informal talk between two or more people in which thoughts, feelings, and ideas are expressed, questions are asked and answered, or news and information is exchanged. So it's between two people just having an informal talk. Hmm? So this is what this rubric people don't like. They don't like to have informal talk, a friendly talk, a emotional talk. They don't want to have it. They don't seem to like to have it. They don't want to interact with people. Just have a simple conversation. I don't want to. I want to be alone. Yeah. So these are the three mark remedies in this rubric given by Kent. So the first remedy is Ambra grisea. So in Ambra grisea, what you find are two symptoms. Firstly, that there is sort of difficulty in um comprehending things. So the symptom given in Ambra grisea is the patient reads the sentence over and over again at least 2 to 3 times to understand the meaning. So they are not able to comprehend, or they are not able to understand what the opposite person is talking or what is written here. Or when they ask a question, one more symptom of Ambra grisea is when they ask a question, they expect an answer, but Ambra grisea does not seem to wait for the answer. They just keep throwing one question after another, not waiting for the answer from the opposite person. Hmm? This kind of conversation is what Ambra grisea does, and because they are not able to comprehend things, understand things, talking, another third symptom is talking or having a conversation with people drains them, makes them feel weak. Weakness after conversation, this is the symptom of Ambra grisea. Weakness conversation after, they get drained out. They feel, because I had this conversation, I am feeling drained out. Yes. So Ambra grisea is like, suppose a homeopath is asking another homeopath, what is the difference between hyoscyamus and lachesis? Hyoscyamus is suspicious, lachesis also is suspicious. Yes, but there is one more remedy that is suspicious. That is, maybe you will say that mm Naja is also suspicious. So how to differentiate? Sencris is also suspicious. So how to differentiate? What is the difference between these remedies? Rustox. Oh my God, Rustox also is suspicious. So tell me the answer. Arre, wait, let me first answer your first question. What is the difference between lachesis and hyoscyamus? I have not answered this. You have started asking me about other snake remedies, and then suddenly Rustox, which is a plant remedy. So wait, no, let's take one thing at a time. But they will keep giving you one remedy after another. How? No, that remedy also, no, this remedy also, now this also, no. When should I answer your question? You're just going on asking. That is what Ambra grisea does, or what Ambra grisea happens to Ambra grisea, not waiting for the answer and then getting exhausted, then they getting very very weak, because it seems to them very difficult to understand or comprehend what the concepts, the differentiation, all this too much. Oh my God, it's exhausting me, it's draining me. So better I don't have this conversation. Better I don't try to understand what your answers are. That's it. Okay. The next remedy is Ignatia. Ignatia, all of us know it is for grief from loss of sudden, unexpected loss of a relative or a closed one, and that causing grief, sadness, shock, and they having a silent grief, not wanting to talk. They become silent. They don't want to talk. They want to sort of be in control. They want to be in within themselves because they feel they cannot express because they are paralyzed by the grief. So ignition, another symptom is globus hystericus, shocked that uh, that someone has died. So there's a stuck feeling in the throat, and out of this stuck feeling they will say, I feel better by yawning. I feel better by taking a deep breath or by stretching. So that makes me feel that I'm able to breathe deeper. Otherwise, I'm not breathing deeper. That is why another symptom is involuntary sighing. That is also ignitia. Involuntary sighing, desire to take deep breath, huh? Desire to yawn, desire to stretch. All this yawning, stretching, deep breathing is to relieve this globus hystericus or this stuck feeling in the throat, and that they should be able to breathe deep. Since that death, I am not able to breathe deep. I have kept the grief inside me. I have remained silent. I have not talked with anyone. I don't want to talk to anyone about this. That is ignition. Next is nitramure. Again, nitramure is also ailments from grief, sadness, silence, reserved, conserved, keeping all the grief within you, not wanting to talk. But the difference is like Ignatia is shocked by the unexpected loss, and nitramure is I completely imagined my life with this person. No, I thought I and my husband, we this is what our whole life we will be together, but suddenly he's dead. So now I don't know what to do. Matlab, if I if I wanted to eat something, I used to ask him, and he used to give me. If I wanted to um, go somewhere, I used to tell him. He used to take me. Now he is not there. So now who will take me? Who will give me? Who will feed me? Who will give me what I like? Who will give me good clothes? Who will give me good food? Who will give me good love, affection? If I wanted to say something, I used to tell him. He's only not there. Who can I tell? There's nobody. So in nitramute, there is like complete dependency that this person was everything for me, and now that person is only not there. Now what is left in life? There's nobody to talk to, nobody who can take the place of my husband. Husband is husband. Nobody can replace your mother. Nobody can replace your husband. Nobody can replace a friend as close as that person. Now that closest person is gone. Now who to share all this? Who to communicate with all this? So I don't want to communicate with anyone. I just want to be with myself. I don't want to talk because you can't understand. The main feeling in nitramute is you can't understand what my feelings are. Only that person could. So out of this, they don't want to talk. Hmm. Then we have some 2 mark remedies like fluoric acid. Now, fluoric acid, fluorine is halogen, and they generally feel that the opposite person and who's a close family member, no, or a close friend or a very close person, and this very family member is the problem. In my marriage, wife is the problem. My family is in problem because of my wife. She is the culprit. If I get rid of her, I will be okay. I will be fine. So delusion, marriage betrothal is delusion. Marriage has to be broken. Huh? Why? Because they feel this person is the problem, and this whole problem in fluorine starts out of this fear of losing. If you have seen this movie, Alia Bhatt, Shah Rukh Khan. Dear Zindagi, na? Most probably Dear Zindagi. It's a Hindi movie. So in that, Alia Bhatt, who is the heroine, she does not want to commit to any relationship because she feels if she commits and if she falls in love with someone, then that person will leave and go, if not today, tomorrow. So rather than falling in the relationship, I should safeguard myself from the pain of separation in a relationship by not falling, by remaining separate, by remaining alone, by remaining independent. Because in my childhood my mother separated from me, that grief of separation from my mother because she pushed me off to a hospital, that grief I am not able to withstand. Take care, that impression is still there in my mind. If not today, tomorrow people leave you. My mother only left, who are you? You will also leave me. So it's better that I live independently alone rather than depending. Slight thing here and there, husband says wrong, I feel I want to separate. That is what is fluorine. That's why they want to be independent and enjoy life. They think it's better to have material things like money, grandeur, bank balance, lavish cars, lavish house. This is better rather than all this love, affection. That's how they feel. They seem to enjoy more materialistic things rather than the love, empathy, affection in a relationship. But it will also give pain. So rather don't have that pain. Rather earn money. Rather make live lavishly. Rather have multiple relationships and multiple girls rather than investing in one girl fully, and have rather have 10 relationships which are superficial. So I don't want to have deep conversations with people so that I fall in love, so that I talk. In fact, in that movie, she's even hesitant to go to her counselor, who is Shah Rukh Khan. Why? Because she feels he will ask me all deep things. He will, maybe I will start loving, maybe I will start having affection towards people. I am in a good place now. I don't have affection towards anyone. I don't fall in relationship. That is fluorine. Hmm? Then you have nux moschata. Nux moschata, the in nux moschata, what you see is the dullness, dizziness, sleepiness, mm? And out of that sleepiness, dullness, dizziness, they don't want to, or they don't have the capacity to really have a conversation. But also, actually, more than that, what is important is nux moschata seems to have a delirium. So, so especially during menstruation, females who will have delirium. In India, we call it Devi आ गई. उसको how to put it in English? You know, people get into some kind of mental emotional state where they say that I am talking what God is telling me to. I am not able to control my feelings. These are not actually my feelings. These are the feelings of this God, and that God is expressing through me. That kind of talk you see. And in this, the most uncontrollable action of Nux Moschata is to laugh, giggle, do mockery, do ludicrous things. So I'm not able to control. I'm doing all these mockery, making faces, grimaces to make people laugh, and and all this. They do uncontrollable laughing things, and it is very difficult for me to have conversation and understand. I am fully conscious, but all these involuntary joking kind of things are coming out of me, and I'm not able to control. I'm not able to talk. I'm not able to have a conversation. Whenever somebody is asking me something, I am seeing that he's talking something very very laughable and ludicrous and very very I tend to mock and make fun of it, make faces, what kind of talk. Like this kind of things I am doing, and not able to have a conversation with people, not able to talk with them. Mhm. That is muscata. Then you have nux vomica. Nux vomica out of its anger, irritability, impatience. That I want things done like this. I'm very passionate, ambitious. So I think work should be done properly, systematically. This has to be done like this. Come what may, today evening this work has to be done. Still people don't do it, or they miss the deadline. Now we are going to lose money. Now we are going to lose business. Now we will not be as progressive, and our growth will not be as fast. So things have to happen fast. Impatient, that's why impatient. Fast, quickly, ambitiously. Within 3 years this company has to be the biggest company. All that kind of ambition, growth. That's what nux vomica is. And when people don't seem to match that standard at that pace, high standard at that pace, then they get very angry, irritated, impatient. How can this not happen? This has to happen. Otherwise, we will lag behind. And then people still don't seem to cope up. So then they feel there's no point in talking to people. Then there's no point in conversing with people. Just sit quiet now. That is nux vomica. Next is rustox. Rustox, what I found interesting in the proving, has lot of depression, sadness, weeping disposition, and the main symptom is they don't know why they are weeping. They just feel that something bad is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen. What, I don't know. I can't tell you what is going to happen. I feel like I am going to die. I have something here in my heart region. Something is going wrong. Maybe I will die. Maybe I will have a heart attack. But what exactly is happening to me, I can't tell you. There's something wrong with me. I'm not able to understand. I'm very restless. I'm very anxious. Oh my God, I can't sleep. I can't sit. I can't walk. What is happening to me? What is happening to me? That is rustox, restlessness, anxiety, despondency. And all this despondency seems to become coming from somebody insulting them, somebody doing something that is discouraging, that is not very encouraging, and doing some kind of thing which is not good for them, which is not good for them, which is like black magic, or this in Hindi we say nazar lag gayi. I say this kind of things. If people are doing, I am very anxious and I don't know what they are doing. I don't know what is happening to me. I can't tell. I can't express my feelings. I don't know how to tell you what I want to, or what I am going through. How will I tell? What will I tell? I also don't understand. I think all this is happening because of black magic. That is Rustox. Hmm? Cilicia, out of anxiety about what impression am I creating? Am I talking properly? Am I presenting myself properly? Is my posture okay? Is my specs okay? Have I made my hair properly? Is my shirt good, well ironed out, or all these folds? Oh, these folds, they are seeing. My God, what impression they will have? Arey, he's doctor. He's making videos on YouTube and he's not even well dressed, not well mannered. He should talk properly. Oh, this is what creates anxiety in Cilicia. What is my impression, my image? How do I look? How do I feel? What impression am I giving you when I talk? Is my talk very good, nice, where you feel that I am decent, cultured? This image of being very, very well educated, cultured, mannered, uh, dignified, not like that. They should feel. But if I'm not talking properly, if I'm not able to present myself, if I'm not confident of what I want to talk, if I'm not confident of how I am looking, then I don't want to face people. So the main rubric or symptom in Cilicia is want of confidence, want of grit, lack of self-confidence. I want to be like this, but I am not confident that what I have is impressive enough. What I have is good enough to impress people. Will I be able to fulfill people's expectation. People expect that I will be so good, but will I fulfill their expectation when they open this video, when they see this video? Will they feel happy, satisfied, or will they say, ah, what is this? What kind of? Then that is Silisha anxiety. And out of this lack of confidence, Silisha does not talk. Lack of confidence, Silisha does not want to communicate with people, converse with people, because then people will come to know that I'm not so good. So I better not talk, avoid. So Silisha is psychotic mannerism. Avoid, not talk, better stay quiet, better stay silent, rather than people coming to know that I am not as good as they think, or they think I should be. I should match their standards. Hmm? So that's the remedies in this rubric, and the cross reference is talking. Now, very interesting. No, what is the difference between talking and conversation? So, if you we already studied the rubric, remedies in this rubric conversation. In talking, there is only one remedy common between both these rubrics given by Kent. That is Ambra grisea. And if you remember in Ambra grisea, what is happening is there is lack of intellectual capacity. So in talking, what is important is the intellect is not working properly. The other remedies in talking aggravates are sulfur. Sulfur again is a theorizer, very intellectual, very conceptual, very theorizing kind of talk. Who wants to talk concept, who wants to express concept. Hmm? Or another remedy is cocculus, who is a bookworm trying to read, study, understand, comprehend, like Ambra grisea, not able to comprehend, not able to understand. Even after studying for 12 hours, cocculus patient gets very less marks. Why? Because the intellectual capacity is low. So talking has to do more with intellectual talk, intellectual ability, while conversation has to do with informal talk, informal chat, between friends, relatives. That kind of talk is conversation. But intellectual talk is talking. So intellectual talk aggravates is different than conversation aggravates. That's the difference. Okay. Okay, friends, thank you so much for listening to this video. I hope you really are enjoying these videos, and I look forward to your feedback and suggestions. See you all soon in our next video. Till then, bye bye.